here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you and welcome once again to Blockbusters. Jonathan Bromwell from St. Peter's Collegiate School in Wolverhampton is our champion. As you can see, he's got £60. He's just about to go for a gold run. We all have our problems. To keep him in suspense, let's meet the two new contestants. And reading from left to right, it's Glenn Chinnock and Mark Fletcher. I'm going to let Glenn tell us what school they come from, for obvious reasons, as you'll find out. And I'm going to let Mark tell us on what hill they're situated. Glenn, the school.
Sexy School, Bruton.
Sexy School, Bruton. And you're situated on what hill?
Lusty Hill.
Lusty Hill. That was to get it over with before we start, because they must have lived with it right through their school career. I promise not to refer to it again. Gentlemen, relax, because you haven't got to do any work at the moment. The person who's going to do the work is Jonathan, who's all set, I hope. I can see by the rueful expression, to do your first gold run. All set, John? Right, there's the board, Jonathan. Gold to gold in 60 seconds or less. You can do it an easy way like that. You can do it any way you like, as long as you get across the board. You can even go as complicated as that. But as I say, 60 seconds or less, as always, a minute or less, and he's got to make that gold run. If he doesn't, he gets £10 for every correct answer anyway. So, Jonathan, for the first time, will you put yourself on the hot spot, please? The rules say I must tell you it's gold to gold, 60 seconds or less, £10 for every correct answer if you don't make it. We take our timing from the moment you tell us with which letters you want to start, Jonathan.
RS.
The flag that flies over whichever house the Queen is staying in.
Royal Standard.
Yep.
LS.
Conductor on whose performance Disney's Fantasia was based.
Don't know. SW.
Drenched, soaking, or saturated with water.
Soaking wet.
Not soaking. Already said.
JB.
The typical strong, stubborn Briton.
John Bull.
Yep.
BH.
Edna Everage is part of his life.
Pardon?
Edna Everage is part of his life.
Don't know. DF.
Type of refrigerator for preserving food for long periods.
Deep freeze.
Yep.
KC.
Stay calm. Don't get hot under the
Keep
collar.
cool.
Yep.
DW.
A wife temporarily parted from her husband.
Don't know. JC. JC.
Oh, sorry about that. Whole line of them there. Unfortunate indeed. You got £40 out of that one, Jonathan. Edna Everage is part of Barry Humphrey's life. The conductor was Leopold Stokowski. Sopping wet, not soaking wet. We can never give the word in the question and the word in the answer. Keep calm. You got the wife temporarily parted from her husband as a grass widow. Never mind, it's only the first gold run. As I say before, to all the others who miss out on the first one, you can get the second, third, fourth, and fifth if you win those sets of 3 games. Retake your seat. Thank you very much. And we'll have another word with our 2 contestants in just a moment. Jonathan's total, nonetheless, is £100, which is pretty good. And he's going to face the second gold run if he wins this next game in the set of 3. Quick word, as I said, with Glenn and Mark, who are sitting there waiting and wondering a bit what it's all about, I'll bet. Quick word about the group, in fact. You both play in a musical group, yes?
That's correct.
What do you play, Glenn?
I play the drums.
You're the drummer, and Mark?
I'm the guitarist.
How many in the group altogether?
3.
Oh, it's a 3-part group with lots of synthesizers and things behind it.
No, just bass, guitar, and drums.
What do you call yourselves?
Exercise 1.
Exercise?
1.
When?
1.
Oh, I see. Exercise 1. Why not? Okay. 3 taking part in this. The first game in the set of 3. The board tells us we take T for the first question. So, let's play Blockbusters. Fingers by the buttons, all 3 of you, here we go. What T is the bit of a church that extends across... Yes, Jonathan?
No.
You've lost it, haven't you? Glenn and Mark. What T is the bit of a church that extends across the interior between the nave and the choir? It's the transept. The transept. Down on that one, perhaps you'll get this. All 3 of you. What T had his tomb excavated by Howard Carter? Yes, Jonathan?
Tutankhamun.
Right, Tutankhamun. That's a good start. Okay, let's get into it. It's your choice.
N, please.
You'll have N to take it down 1. And this is it. Which N named his horse Marengo after a victory? Jonathan?
Napoleon.
Napoleon is right, yes. Well done. Quick on the buzzers, Glenn and Mark, if you can. Jonathan's choice.
K, please.
K. Just to give it a bit of interest, this is the question. What K is a British blue and... Yes?
Oh, no. Damn.
I'll have to finish the question for the other two. What K is a British blue and orange riverside bird? Blue and orange.
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher's right. Glenn, well done. Yes, that's it. And it's your choice, Glenn.
I, please, Bob.
You'll have I across the other side of the board. And it's this one. What I is not favouring one more than another, being just? Yes, Jonathan?
Impartial.
Impartial's right, what I have to be. Yeah, well done. Your choice.
R, please.
R in the middle. Okay. What R is a kind of cultivated trout? John?
Rainbow.
Rainbow trout, yes, good. Surging ahead, where next?
C, please.
Thought you might. C it is. Time to start quickening up the buttons, chaps. Here we go. What C must you not count before they are... Yes, Glenn.
Chicken.
Chickens is right, yes. Well locked. Puts you with the choice. I know where I go.
L, please.
L? Fair enough. Yes, I could have gone there. What L is the southernmost point of Cornwall? Yes, that is Glenn.
Land's End.
No, there's a second part to the question. I've got to give it to Jonathan. What L is the southernmost point of Cornwall or a reptile?
The lizard.
Lizard is right. You've got the right answer there, yes. That puts you in a very advantageous position because it means you've just got to get that one to do the connection, so you two lads have got to really get in there and block him if you can. That's if he picks it. Which one are you going to have?
U, please.
U, the one on the right. Okay, here we are. What U goes before case, house... Yes, John?
Oh, damn.
Lost it? Glenn and Mark, what U goes before case, house, or story? Tricky one, it's upper. Upper case being printing, upper house, upper story. Have another. What U is the act of taking offence when you think you've been slighted? Jonathan?
Umbrage.
Umbrage is right. That's it. Nice connection. First game in the set of three. I think we should go straight in and play the second because they're getting into the style of things now, our two new contestants, Glenn and Mark. £130 for Jonathan, £10 each for them, and they could win this next one to make a decider. Let's see if they do. The second game, W is blinking. This is the question. Here we go. Stand by, all three of you. What W means sodden or wet to the point of... John? Oh, you do live a risky life, don't you? What W means sodden or wet to the point of saturation? Glenn and Mark?
Waterlogged.
Yes, that's it. Well done. Waterlogged. What a good one. Gives you the choice, Glenn.
K, please, Bob.
You'll have K. Right, on the left-hand side. What K are the gloves you use for handling something... Jonathan.
Kid.
Kid gloves, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
R, please.
R. Right. The question, what R was William II? Jonathan.
Regents.
No. Glenn and Mark, what R was William II? Rufus, because of his red face. Not his red hair, his red face. Let's have another. It's a three-part one. What R goes before tree, wood, and window? Yes, John?
Rose.
Rose is right. Yes, good one. And the next one from you, please, Jonathan.
B, please.
B. Okay, here we are. What was the pen name used by Dickens when he wrote his sketches? Often been quoted, this one. Boz, B-O-Z. Let's have another. What B is Scotland's best-known poet? Jonathan.
Robbie Burns.
Of course, Robbie Burns. And here we are with one to go. You've got to stop this one or else, the two of you, Glenn and Mark. Which one?
L, please.
L. Oh, well. You've had a slight reprieve. We'll see. What L are the useful mathematical devices invented by John... Yes, Jonathan?
Logarithms.
Yes, that's right. Logarithms. Well done. Yeah. Same applies. Which one?
F, please.
F. Right out at the top if he possibly can. Quick on the button, you two. Here we go. What F means frail, delicate... That's Glenn.
Feeble.
Nope. What F, Jonathan, means frail, delicate, and easily broken?
Fragile.
Yes, fragile's the one. That's Blockbusters. And that's congratulations. Very well done, Jonathan. You've done it, top to bottom, 2 games in a row, so there's no decider on this. £15 each have Glenn and Mark they take with them. Got a bit overexcited. And before they go, I do know that one of them, and I think it's Glenn, wants to end up in management of what, Glenn?
Well, any kind of management.
Of any kind of management. And what do you want to end up doing, Mark?
I want to be a quantity surveyor.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
And are you going in that direction? Or
Well, I've applied to Bristol Polytechnic.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck, both of you. Thank you very much for being with us. £15 each, the Blockbusters sweatshirt, of course, and the Blockbusters dictionary you take with you. Been smashing having you on Blockbusters. Again, many thanks. Bye-bye. So, Jonathan's faced with his second gold run, not long after his first. All set to do it, Jonathan? Smiling?
I hope so, yeah.
Thank you very much. OK, well, let's give him a look at the board, as we always do, to show him what's coming up. 2 games are always different. No 2 games are the same. This one could be simpler or even more complicated than the last. We'll find out. That's the way he can do it, or he can do it that way, whichever way he wishes. But as always, it has to be done in 60 seconds or less. I know you know, but I have to tell you. He has to do it within a minute. So, Jonathan, for the second time, will you please put yourself on the hot spot? And I have to repeat to you, John, gold to gold in 60 seconds or less, £10 for every correct one if you don't make it. And we start our watch. It starts ticking the moment you tell us where you want to start.
CM.
Armour that looks like knitted wire.
Chainmail.
Yep.
HP.
Chemical used as an antiseptic and to bleach hair.
Don't know. CM.
Berry Gordy's Detroit-based music organisation.
Don't know. AP.
What you press to make a car go faster.
Accelerator pedal.
Right.
HR.
A mat that lies before the fireplace.
Hearthrug.
Right.
TOR.
Einstein's chief claim to fame.
Theory of relativity.
Yes.
FE.
Schooling for those too old to be at school.
Further education.
Right.
GT.
Carpets and wall hangings from French factory founded by Colbert.
Don't know. AW.
Ancient road from Rome to Brindisi.
Artesian Way.
Not. No.
BT.
Most common site for attacks of gout.
BTO.
I am sorry, it was the Appian Way, in fact, the Appian Way. Did you get Big Toe in the end?
Yes.
You did get that. Well, that goes up as another £5 for you. Oh, another £10, in fact, as it was the gold run. Berry Gordy's Detroit-based music organisation. It's Tamla Motown, you know now, don't you? And the chemical for bleaching hair?
I'm not sure.
It's hydrogen peroxide. The mat that you've got that lies before the fireplace, there we are, theory of relativity. Those are the ones you came down on. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, £60 in that. It bumps your total up, Jonathan, to 205. Hard luck on the second one. You still have 3, 4, and 5 to go if you win those sets of 3 games. We'll be meeting the new contestants in just a moment.
Had legs 11. Are you sure you've got enough room there?
I urgently need to ask for your help on behalf of animals at risk right now. With the pandemic came a surge in pet ownership. And sadly, we're now seeing a serious rise in neglect, cruelty, and abuse. Our services are being stretched to the limit. To make matters worse, our costs are soaring too. But we refuse to let animals suffer. So please, act now to help rescue the growing number of animals who've never needed us more. please call or text the number on screen now to give £2 a month to the RSPCA. In one of the toughest times we have ever experienced, your gift will make all the difference to animals. You could help provide more life-saving treatment, food, shelter, and the loving care that many have never known. We know there are millions of you who, like us, care deeply and won't stand by while animals are suffering. We have to reach those trapped in a life of abuse and neglect before it's too late. Because for many, the RSPCA is their only hope. But we can only come to the rescue with the support of people like you. So please, will you help us be there no matter what? Call 0800 121 4289 or text RESCUE to 81025 to start your monthly gift today. Thank you.
Cup of tea, love?
Oh, smashing.
Wasn't that a lovely funeral service?
Yes, they did Millie proud.
She did them proud. Having a cremation already paid for.
Aye, we need to buy our funeral plans.
Who did Millie use?
A pure cremation.
Ah, Britain's most popular funeral plan.
Exactly.
They saved Millie quite a bit of money.
Smart cookie, that Millie.
And the savings paid for the send-off.
Oh, a lovely buffet.
We should get our funeral plans sorted.
Well, even though we've many years left.
Right, let's call Pure.
Perfect. Like those sausage rolls.
Choose Britain's most trusted funeral plan. It's more affordable and lets your family choose their own more personal service. Guaranteed peace of mind, pure and simple. For your free quote, search Pure Cremation online or call now.
Hello, Pure Cremation?
If you're thinking about the future, knowing that Aviva over 50s life insurance is affordable matters. Policies start from as little as £5 a month. Knowing it's quick and easy to apply online and that acceptance is guaranteed matters. But most of all, knowing that you've done your bit to leave a little money behind. Well, that really matters. Apply today and you'll be eligible for a £120 gift card. Over 50s life insurance. It takes Aviva.
At Blinds to Go, we keep quality high and prices low on all our easy-to-install blinds and curtains and save up to 60% on the high street equivalent. blindstogo.co.uk.
Have diabetes? Wonder if you can have more carbs? With the Freestyle Libre 2 system, easily know your sugar values and where they're heading. Real-time readings sent right to your smartphone and no more routine finger pricks. Manage your diabetes with more confidence. The Freestyle Libre 2 system.
Some things in life you know are going to happen. You know which side the toast will land. And you know something will spoil the bath you planned. But here's something good to know. You know Sun Life will always pay your claim.
For the UK's favourite over 50s plan, call free or go online today and claim your biggest free gift card worth £125.
Are we saying there's a chance we destroy the world?
3, 2, 1.
Chances are near zero.
Oppenheimer. Available now on Sky Cinema.
So, what makes the front page?
Let me guess.
Help me!
Yeah, we're absolutely screwed.
Now that's what I call lucky.
Well, welcome back as Jonathan gets back to his seat, £215 to his credit, and he prepares, as do we, to meet the two new contestants. From Bolton School, in Bolton, needless to say, and Minson and Wendy Middleton, greetings, welcome to the programme.
Thanks.
Quick word from you both. Anne, chief hobby, do you have one?
I think probably writing.
Writing what?
Poetry and novels.
Oh, we're of a lyrical frame of mind. What about Wendy? Is that your sort of thing as well, Wendy?
Well, I prefer snooker, really.
Snooker?
Yeah.
I see. The practical girl, yes?
Well, yeah.
Sort of. That's Anne and Wendy. We'll be hearing more from them later. We can see them now sitting next to Jonathan, waiting to start the first game in a set of 3. So let's do just that as we play Blockbusters. Well, here we are with V flashing on the board. Here's the first Question in this first game of the set of 3. Hands by the buttons. What V, who were juvenile, did Daisy Ashford write about? Yes, Anne?
Visitors.
The visitors, the young visitors. Yes, well done. That's a good start. Gives you the next question.
N, please.
N. Okay. What N is south of Honduras? Yes, Jonathan?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua, right. Very good. Your choice, John.
R, please.
You have R, working his way up the right-hand side with this question. What R was the British scientist who first split... Yes, Jonathan?
Rutherford.
Rutherford, yes, indeed. Born, of course, in New Zealand, but British nonetheless. What next?
G, please.
G at the top. Hello, it's a school question. Now, here's your chance to shine, girls, if you want to, because this is one of those questions with that noise, which means that whoever answers it gets a blockbuster bonus for their school. So stand by the buttons. This is a doubly important question. It's a G. What G do you stick to when Jonathan? Lost it. Anne and Wendy? What G... I'll repeat the question. What G do you stick to when maintaining an argument?
Guns.
Guns is right. Yes, well done. I think she's going to be very pleased about the fact she's won this, because this is the prize that's going to your school.
Anne and Wendy, you can take back our complete computer package to Bolton School. Our 64K system features the most advanced graphics in the microcomputer industry and comes with built-in music and sound effects. It has disk drive, advanced computer-aided instruction language, and the latest instruction program. Our computer arrives with its own color monitor.
Do you know what a calomometer is?
No.
Neither do I, but it arrives with one. I think the school should be pleased, shouldn't they? Are you into computers at school?
Well, yes, the computer teacher, Miss Robinson, should be pleased.
Oh, Miss Robinson, we wish you well as we go into the next question, which is your choice, Wendy.
M, please.
You'll have M in the middle of the board. Right. What M is the only one of the Great Lakes wholly in America? Yes, Anne?
Michigan.
Michigan is the right answer, yes. Your choice, Anne.
S, please.
You'll have S. And here we go. What S is a mean person who appears in... Yes, Jonathan?
Skinflints.
You do, as I said before, live dangerously. It's wrong, I'm afraid. What S, girls, is the mean person who appears in Dickens' A Christmas Carol? Yes, that's Wendy.
Scrooge.
It's Scrooge, yes, well done. What a battle this is turning out to be. So it's your choice, Wendy.
C, please.
You'll have C, okay. What C was the king who knew the sea would not go... Yes, Jonathan.
Canute.
Canute is right, yes. Right, evening things up. What next?
D, please.
Let's see if you continue to do so with D. What D, in arithmetic, means to take away? Wendy?
Oh, detract.
Nope. Jonathan, what D in arithmetic means to take away? I don't believe it. It's one of those questions that everybody knows that you just can't think of. It's deduct. Deduct. Okay, let's have another. What D is a quadruped often said to be in a manger? Yes, Anne?
Dog.
Dog in a manger. Yes, that's a good one. And you've got that flashing light, which means you've got one to make the connection. That's if Jonathan doesn't pip you at the post. Which one's it going to be?
W, please.
It's got to be the W. Okay, here we are. What W, everybody, is the surname of singers Marty and Yes, Anne?
Webb.
Oh, you're going to regret that. I can't tell you. This whole question to Jonathan. What W is the surname of the singers Marty and daughter Kim?
Wild.
Wild, of course. Yes, that's it. I can understand why you did it, but aren't you sad that you did? What's the next choice, Jonathan?
A, please.
You'll have A in the middle there. Okay. What A was the young heroine of two famous books by a man whose real name was Lutwidge Dodgson? Interesting. Wendy?
Alice.
Alice, Lewis Carroll. Yes, very good. Gives you another chance. You going to take it?
Yes, J, please.
J, it's got to be. Stand by the button, Jonathan, with this one. What, Jay, do some people do to your memory and other people's do... Yes, Wendy?
Jog.
Jog is right. That's Blockbusters. Wow, first game in the set of 3, and what a game it was. Looks as though you've got some competition, Jonathan, doesn't it?
It does indeed,
Think
yes.
you can take them on to advantage in the second game?
I hope so.
Just so that you get a word in, so to speak, because I've spoken to the contestants, but hardly to you at all. We didn't ever mention, did we, on the programme, that you're a St John ambulance man?
No, I don't think we did, no.
Are you a practical bloke? Do you go around to different fetes and fairs and things?
Well, it's mainly, the main duty we have is speedway duties and things like that, concerts.
You should have turned up in your uniform. Would have made an impression, wouldn't it?
It would have been different, yes.
Yeah, it would have been different, that's for sure. OK, second game of the set of 3. The board's blinking at me. It's saying T is the one to start. So this is the one we go into, and you need to win this one, Jonathan, to stay in, OK? What T goes before deck, measure, and recorder? Anne?
Tape.
Is right. Tape, yes. And another one, please.
S, please.
S, which is this. What S was the Peter who is the subject of the book P.S. I Love You? Peter Sellers is the answer to that. Let's have another S. What S was the character played by Olivia Newton-John in Grease? Yes, that's Jonathan.
Sandy.
Sandy is right. Yes, you remembered well. Take another, don't you?
W, please.
W, OK. What W is a pattern in blue first seen on English china? Yes, Jonathan?
Willow pattern.
Willow pattern, yes. Another good one. Next.
C, please.
C, almost reluctantly, it seemed. Never mind. What C is a 2-syllable word that means a captain of robbers, the head of a clan? Yes, John? No. It's gone again. Girls, what C is a 2-syllable word that means a captain of robbers, the head of a clan or tribe? Yes, Wendy?
Chieftain.
Chieftain is right. Yes, good one. How about taking another one?
R, please.
R. Ah, somewhat unexpected, but never mind. Right. What R is a gregarious mammal that can be a pest, although it's edible? Yes, Anne?
Rabbit.
Rabbit is right. Yes, another good one. And another one, please.
O, please.
O. What O is usually scented and coloured to produce brilliantine? Yes, Anne?
Oil.
Oil is right. Very good one. Put you in a good position. And we're going to ask you your next question, but not right now. We've come to the end of this show. We hope you'll be with us in the next one when we see whether they do knock Jonathan off his perch. Be with us and find out. Bye now.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
I am Dr. Sean Murphy. I'm your dad. It is very hard to lose people you thought would never leave. We have to find a way to keep going for the people we still have.
The Good Doctor. New episode every Wednesday on Sky Witness.
Who had the idea for Cash Trapped? Here's a clue. He hosts it. Join Bradley Walsh weeknights at 7 on Challenge.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.